Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The Nigerian Bar Association has finally withdrawn its invitation to Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai following protests from some lawyers. A few days ago, like a day ago, we have informed you of a sudden protest by lawyers when they found out that one of the speakers in their 2020 annual general conference will be the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai. They were angry. The reason they gave was that this man you're calling for to come and speak to us does not have any respect for the rule of law. Then what does he have to tell us? And they started reacting via petitioning, petitioning the planning committee that they should remove his name from among those. If not, that they were going to stay off the general conference. And that was kind of really bad because if some lawyers decide to stay off, it won't be good enough. And finally, they have reached a consensus to withdraw the invitation from Nasser El-Rufai. And guess what? It's really interesting. The NBA said this in a tweet on Thursday via its Twitter handle at 9 NIG bar ASSOC. The tweet reads: The National Executive Committee of the Nigerian Bar Association, at its ongoing meeting, resolved that the invitation to the Kaduna State Governor H.E. Nasser El-Rufai by the 2020 Annual General Conference Planning Committee be withdrawn and decision communicated to the governor. A petition to stop the governor from attending the annual general conference, which was started by a lawyer, Usani Odum, has garnered over 3,150 signatures on change.com as of 4 p.m. on Thursday. In a separate letter titled Request to Withdraw the Offer of Platform at the 2020 Annual General Conference of the NBA to Malam Nasser El-Rufai, addressed to the Chairman Technical Committee on Conference Planning, NBA Professor Koyinsola Ajayi, some lawyers said the governor must not be allowed to speak at the conference. The letter, which was signed by Silas Onu and Auta Nyada, listed 10 allegations against El-Rufai and his son Bello, who is a special advisor to Kaduna Central lawmaker Senator Uba Sani. They faulted the NBA for inviting El-Rufai, citing his alleged poor human rights record and his inability to stop the killing, particularly in southern Kaduna. The lawyers also referenced many controversial utterances of the governor involving or including a threat during the run-up to the general election in 2019 that any foreigner that interferes in the poll will leave Nigeria in body bag. The NBA virtual conference, which holds from August 24 to 26, 2020, is expected to have Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, in attendance. Others expected to speak at the event include former Governor Peter Obi of Anambra State, Governor Wike of Rivers State, and a former Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili. The theme of the conference is Am I in Nigeria? A debate on national identity, the indigenous citizenship conundrum. All right, that's the news. And guess what? This is quite exciting for so many as it has triggered a lot of responses from different quarters. Most people have decided to, speak about this because a lot has been happening in this country. People take laws into their hand, they don't care. They just feel that because they are governors and that they have the right to do things just the way they feel, they should do. But with what has just happened, it clearly shows that you can't just do things and walk away without having a rethink that tomorrow those same things that you did will come haunting after you. We've heard a lot of things. There is no respect for the um, rule of law. The supremacy of the law is no more respected in Nigeria. People just wake up and they talk anyhow. But this is a pointer to the fact that your antecedent can actually haunt you. So, which means if you're in a leadership position or any position in life, you've got to start living right. I think this is one of the greatest lessons for 2020, and posted from learned people like lawyers, it's a good one. I tell you the whole truth. But however, Nigerians have responded. And this one says here, some people think that calling out someone on social media is noise making, but no, it's impact making. Bravo to all who contributed to this impact. El-Rufai should go and take care of his state and stop the bloodshed. Another person here said, Wike will be speaking though. Oh, sorry, no one is being killed by cultists there. Twa. Another person here said, opportunity for them to ask him some pertinent questions. No, they threw it away. Not intelligent coming from a professional body. You all allow sentiment to cloud your judgment. Wake up, this is 2020. And people responded to that young man. This one says, will the question prevent the killings in southern Kaduna? And this one says here, what answers would one expect from a man known for his absolute disdain for the rule of law? And what difference would any of those answers make to the genocide going on in southern Kaduna? And another one here says, splendid. Can we nationally adopt the style of defiling leaders or anyone at all generally considered to have betrayed our common trust? This is a very good precedent. The message is clear. I'm sure he's seen there. He's seen that he's not well rated. It's deafening. Kudos to MBA. And this one here writes, it said, not inviting him doesn't have any impact or stop El-Rufai from performing his duty as the Kaduna State Governor. Who is MBA? He doesn't even care. I could remember when he was the Minister of FCT. And then Nigerians respond. This one said, Thor, the monster should deal with killing in southern Kaduna evil genius. This one says here, NBA is Nigerian Bar Association, and El-Rufai case. He was happy to be invited. He even said something to that regard. Now, whether you like it or not, whether you care or you don't care, I can assure you that it sticks on the conscience of this man. It sticks on him. It clearly shows that. Nigerians have been filing virtually everything he's been doing and also saying. Most of the utterances we've heard from some of our leaders is so demeaning that you'll be so shocked that they have the boldness to say this thing, despite the fact that they know that they are actually role models to a lot of people. Most people today who are doing some very terrible things are not doing it because um, it's just self generated. Some of them do it because they want to suit their role model. They are queuing behind their role model, and unfortunately, he may be the role model of some of them. Some of the utterances that we make, nobody will believe that today he will come hunting after him. Imagine the kind of disregard, clearly shown here. Yeah, somebody he doesn't care. After all, he's Kaduna State Governor. But guess what? Like one person rightly say, it's going to be a president. They'll start making reference to that kind of thing and say, I could remember when such person was supposed to speak in such a conference, because of how people came together, they had to stop him from speaking and all of that. And guess what? It's not a good one. Because whatever you do, you have to realize if you're in the position of leadership, max you're going to stay there, especially in a democratic setting like the one in Nigeria, is max is 8 years. You'll be out. Okay, they can flaunt you around appointment, but I tell you the whole truth. There come a time that you will cease to exist in any responsible post in government. Now, what will the people remember about you when they talk about that you have said something very, impactful? Would the people pick it just the way it is and they get overly excited about it, or would some persons start remembering you some of the things you did when you were in power? Some of those things are overly important, and I think it's a wake up call, and this will help our youths, mostly those who are also thinking of living their lives like some of these leaders. They will have everything now, and they will know that these things, whether you like it or not, they'll come hunting after you. However, that's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. What's your reaction towards the withdrawal of invitation that was given to El-Rufai to speak during the 2020 MBA Global Conference. Let's interact.